Hi everyone, welcome back and thank you for tuning in once again. In the last video we were just talking about this project. Today we are going to do something. Right? Right. I've had the battery on charge for it is a couple of days now, and we are actually at a green light. I have had it on and off and it turned green every time. So I'm gonna just have a look here and see if the battery is in a mood. Let's see what we got for rest. Has it settled down? No. I would expect it to settle down at a 12.5 volts or something. So we have a bit of a way before we are down there. But in the meantime, I want to show you this. Because where I got it, he hooked up another battery and it fired right up. And I haven't showed you because the battery was flat. So let's see if the battery got the guts to start this thing. Now, this is shut off and on, and this is the start button. So let's see if it's going to run. Contact. Okay. Not bad, not bad. And it doesn't smoke. It seems to be running. It's stuttering a little bit. And it looks like it is charging a little bit. Yeah, I guess it is charging. Yeah, I'm happy about that. That's all right. I think I'm gonna save those lights for the transformation. Why is it sounding like that? The engine sounds like it's running just fine. It is just the exhaust that sounds like that. I think so. Did it settle down at just around 13 volts? That's fine. So I'm gonna go with this for now, and carry on with what I have on my list here. Actually, it says the tire, but I have yet to figure out what kind of valve it needs, or maybe I will buy a tube, and at some point I might buy new tires. But that's not for right now, and the same with the belt. I'm gonna cross that bridge when I get there. because I'm a little bit excited to get to get this project going. Again, leave a comment. What is it all about? Yeah, leave a comment. Now I'm gonna take this out and hook up my my pressure washer and give this thing a bath and get rid of some of all this nasty stuff. It looks like it got an oil leak somewhere, and I think that it might be easier to see if it's clean where it's coming from. So I'm gonna air up the tire again and take it outside and wash it. So we are now in the driver's seat of this mighty machine, so let's fire it up one more time. It simply just starts completely amazing. So it's that easy, and it just works. I am so impressed by this machine. I kind of like the sound, strangely enough. It actually sounds like an old boat or something. Neutral. I'm just gonna shut the doors and then we will go down in the back of the garden to wash this thing. So let's try second gear now. We are still at idle, so it isn't moving fast, but yeah, that's just how it is. Third gear, there. Fourth gear. It runs fine. Perfect. It actually smells a little bit bad, but could be many things. It is covered in oil everywhere underneath, so could be that it's just getting hot, or yeah, I don't know. Or we got some old gas in the tank or whatever, I don't know. So we go for fourth gear again. And I'm just gonna go past this narrow spot and then we'll give it some throttle. This is actually the most I have ever driven this thing, because I just drove it back and forth 10 meters or something at the seller's house, and then I drove it onto the trailer, and that was pretty much it. Okay, let's give it some beans. Okay, we got a smoke cloud now. It runs fast. For the purpose I'm thinking about with this machine, it would be nice if it isn't too noisy. It is a bit noisy at full throttle, but this throttle setting actually is okay, I think. How about a drive-by? Yeah, let's do that. Woohoo! enough fooling around. Let's give this thing a bath. There, that helps a little bit. I also washed the hood, even though that is going to be removed. I'm gonna use the fog lights for the project, I guess. My main goal here was to get rid of this oil splatter everywhere, so I can see if it is leaking, which it might be leaking, because there was also a drop of oil on the bench when I left. So, next big question is it going to start again after this treatment? We'll see. Well, I don't think it will get much better than that. I did destroy the decal a little bit, but I might get a new one. So now I think I'm gonna let it dry, or should I just go inside again with it? Yeah, I won't bother you. Next time you will see it is inside the garage again. So we're back in the garage after I washed the thing. Actually, it is more than a week later, like you can probably tell from the dust on the hood here. So this might actually be a really good time to check if the battery is actually holding up, because I haven't touched this thing for a week because I had customer machines. So yeah, it's been stored over here for a week, and I just pushed it up to the bench and the tire is flat again. So, final thing in this video, before I'm revealing what my plan is, I want to service this thing. Spark plug, air filter, oil. I haven't checked the air filter, but I went on and ordered one from my local pusher of engine parts and stuff. So it will get a fresh filter, and I'm gonna check the spark plug and start the thing up and let it run. And let it run so it can warm up the oil. And then we are going to change it. And then I think I'm gonna end this video and then tell you at the end what I'm going to do, if you haven't already guessed. So someone might find it interesting. I will, of course. I'm the one who's going to do it. So the spark plug actually looks brand new, apart from that soot, but that's okay. It looks brand new, and the engine runs fine. So I'm just gonna hit this with a wire brush and then just put it back in, and yeah, I can always change the spark plug, always. So no big deal here. right back into service with you. And then I'm gonna change the air filter if the new one fits. I hope it does. But we'll see in a minute. It is a genuine Briggs & Stratton filter, ordered from the that's a shame with that decal there. Ordered from the website, according to... That looks quite big, doesn't it? Well, maybe that's correct. We'll see. Let me just get a screwdriver and pull the head off. The cover off. Sorry. I haven't checked this, so I don't know if there even is a spark plug. Spark plug? Oh, English is tough today. An air filter. But there will be in a minute, if it fits. Okay, so I'm just gonna Can you open up? Yeah. Yeah, that might be correct. Yeah. Even though, it looks quite big actually, but well, it is a foam element, so I guess it will just squeeze right in. Yeah, this is fine. Actually, I should have I think I should have sprayed some oil on it, but I forgot. So how was this? Was it like this? And then, this also like that, and the lid. Which way did this point? Was it like this? I already forgot. One moment. Well, it just needed a firm hand, so that's good. Back with you. Quick inspection of the carb. Yeah, well, it runs fine, so I'm not gonna bother. It looks okay. Back in with the 2 screws. Did this grab what it was supposed to? No, it didn't. There. New air filter. A spark plug that looks kind of newish. So now I'm just going to change the oil after I've had the engine running. So the old filter can go in the box and directly into the trash can, which is good. And then I really hope and I really think that it's going to start. I have high hopes. So let's see if the damn thing will run. How much fuel is even in the tank? I haven't checked it. I cannot see it. I need a light. No, not that light, you dumbass. This one. We are getting low, but it doesn't really matter. As long as it runs, which I think it will. But we'll see. I'm not touching the throttle. I just turned on the ignition, and let's just see here. What more can you ask for? Yeah. As I mentioned earlier, I kind of like that sound for some reason. That sound. Not that. It is smoking a bit, but yeah, well, maybe it just needs some runtime. Well, I'm gonna let it run for 5 minutes or something, and cross off some things from my list, and then drain the oil and put in some new stuff. So it's been, I don't know, 5 or almost 10 minutes. I just raised it up in the air so I don't have to bend down when I change the oil, and I just noticed that the engine actually, I thought it was just the exhaust, but the governor arm there and there, the engine is searching, so I guess I'm cleaning the carb anyways, but for now, yeah, so it is searching, so I guess I'm gonna clean the carb anyways. But that's later. Now I want to drain the oil and put in some fresh stuff. So let's see if we can drain the old oil. Of course we can. Just gonna give myself a bit more room here. Actually, it might be leaking, but from where is it? Is it around where the dipstick goes into the case? I don't know. Oil, drain, now. I try to eliminate the mess that I make, but it has proven to be quite difficult for me to not make a huge mess every time. So I don't know why I keep trying, but oh! Ow! Let go. Uh-oh. Holy Christ. That thing is on there. Come on, turn. Ah! Whoa. Ah. Wow, that thing was tight. But now, I guess How do I do this? Maybe I don't. This is going to be a mess, I know it. Maybe not too bad. Oh, nasty. Well, I guess it is due for an oil change, so it looks like it anyways. Oh, was that water? I just saw a stripe come out there. It didn't hold a whole lot. And I actually don't remember, was it low on oil? Next thing, I'm gonna remove the bonnet, the hood, because I don't need it anyways and it's annoying. Come on. Oh, it's because of, is it because of the wheel? That it cannot stay open. There. Are we about done? I told my new boss that I bought this tractor to do this project, and he's asking frequently. So I'm gonna tell you at the end of the video. So have you started on your little project? And I can just tell him. No, because I had those customer machines, but I'm gonna do something tonight or something. And he asked several times every week. So the pressure is on, and also the guy I bought it from, who I said subscribed to the channel right away, he is also curious to see this thing transform into, yeah, what, blip blip it downstairs. What is it? Okay. I'm tired now. Can we move on? I need a towel or something. You're standing on it. Sorry, but I needed the towel. Wow! Look at the mess, or the lack of a mess. It was just some oil fingerprints and where I put the drain plug here on the table, but other than that, it doesn't look too bad for a mess. So I'm just gonna tighten the drain so I don't forget. You are going next, I assure you. There, good enough. So, you want to see the old oil? Here we are. Black as tar, and it doesn't, it almost doesn't run, or it isn't almost, it almost isn't a liquid. But yeah, again, it smells really, really bad. I don't know if the engine has a lot of blow-by or something. It really smells of gasoline. Oh, that's bad. Oh well. We're gonna run it until it pukes. Anyway, so let me just dump out the oil and then what? Put in some new oil and then remove the bonnet and clean the carb and listen if it made a difference. And then I'm gonna reveal the big the big plan here. Yeah. Yeah, well, I just drained the oil and it sounded like at the end that there was a big clunk of something that fell out. Yeah. Caution to not overfill. No, I know that. Does it say how much it needs? No. Shoot. Oh well. Dumbass. How big is the engine anyways? Is it a 300? How big is it? Do you know? Comment. Is it a 300 cc's? I don't know. We'll just dump in some oil. Until it's at the full mark. And then we are happy. I have almost used 10 liters of motor oil again. Quite impressive, I think, when you think about that. It's only me who's doing it. So I guess it takes at least 1 liter, but I'm not sure. We'll see. Should I start with the half? Half a liter. Almost. So there went half a liter. So now let's check. Well, it says that if it's at the low mark, it says add 8 ounces. But how about the full capacity? I want to know that because I just drained all the oil. Huh? It reads full now. Huh. Half a liter? That can't be. Really? It is right at the full mark. Huh. I'm gonna have to look up this engine because I don't believe it. So yeah, I'll bring it back for another task. So what I found online is that most Brix 8 horsepower engines should take around 0.8 and 0.95 liters. I put 0.5 liters in and it reads full, but I'm gonna check it again later. Now I want to get rid of the hood because it's annoying. But I want to save these lights for later. So how I guess I need to unbolt them from behind here and then see how they are hooked up. Yeah, it's just some normal fog lights from a car. So simple enough. Well, I guess I have to take the lens off and undo the wires on the inside. Actually, maybe a good idea would be to take off the carb and let it soak in the ultrasonic while I'm messing around with that crap. So yeah. We'll take off the air cleaner again and fuel line. Oh, there. I'm so tired of this hood. Ow! Ow! Stay. Stay. Or fall. Do something. Do as I tell you. So, air cleaner removed. And the carb looks like it's similar to the ones on the tillers that I sometimes work on. But a lot easier to get to. There, we just needed a proper sized bit. We got a loose connecting rod. I guess it was a choke, but it isn't hooked up to anything. There we got our price. So, what do we got here? It says choke here, but Is this the main jet? It looks okay in the intake, so yeah, I guess it's just a speck of something. How many turns is that in? Half. One. I'd say one. Yeah. It's a needle, rather. It's not yet. So, is it empty? Sorry. Now, I have never taken one of these carbs apart before, so if you see me doing something stupid, please yell. We've got a main jet here. Oop, there's a washer. Belongs to there. That wasn't supposed to happen. Dumbass. Oh well. Well, we got some stuff in the bottom there. The cup wasn't clean, but yeah, we're cleaning this out. It needs it. So, what else can I drop into a cup full of gasoline that needs cleaning? Wow, an old brass float. How can I need some pliers. And the needle. It sounds like there's something on the inside. Needle looks fine. So our jet here broke loose. That's good. And it is also the emulsion tube, I guess, or is it? There's something more in there. I don't know if I can get it out. Maybe if I undo that screw. Yeah, we got some dirt in that hole there. Sorry. Yeah, we got some dirt there. Maybe you cannot see, but I can. So it's a good thing we're doing this. So that's it for the underside. Is this air fuel mix? I guess it is. That one was one turn. Half. One 1.5, 2 if I really tighten it. And I forgot about it in a minute. So, is it only that one left? Well, it does have choke on the inside, it just wasn't hooked up. Then the engine starts really nice for an engine that doesn't get choked. Comes apart easy enough. No, this is the emulsion tube. This is also dirty. So yeah, off to the bath top with this. And in the meantime, I'm gonna disconnect the lights and take off the hood, and then I will see you later. Take a break. So I just got everything back from the ultrasonic, apart from the carb itself, because that didn't fit in my little 2-liter Vevor ultrasonic cleaner. So I just cleaned the small bits in the ultrasonic, and I just blew that through with compressed air and brake clean, and then I'm gonna hope it is good enough. Still got some rust here, but I think it will do. We got all our tubes here. They will also get a treatment with compressed air, and our needles there. So yeah, assembly is just the opposite of disassembly, so here we go. I already done it to the cups of acid before, yeah, right. This looks nice now. What else? This thing. That hole was fucked. And so was that, and so was that hole. So that might be our right use right there, I hope. Really, there isn't really much to this stuff. If I only can remember how many gems those two were in. Well, that might be a nice shot. We have this from the top. And this, was this the one that was 2 turns out, or was this the one that was 1 turn out? I'm going to go with 2. My easy man. Since my hands aren't working. Half, 1, 1.5, 2. So that's the top story. Now, I removed the hood, like I said I would, and I can see what the front of the engine is a 19 cubic inch engine, so that means roughly 300 cc's. I thought. How? Was it like this? I didn't see it, so. Got to be okay, so it is. Fine. Perfect. That wasn't it. It was this one. And this was 1 turn out, correct? I don't know. Half, 1. Right, back on the machine, and let's get it right. So I got the carb and the air cleaner back on, and it doesn't look like anything is leaking. And as you can see, the hood is removed and the wires for the fog lights. It is always nice when sorry. It is always nice when a previous owner decides to do a wiring job and just use the same color of wire for everything. Enough rambling. Let's see if the thing will run again, and if it runs better now. Contact. Oh, I need to check the oil also, if it got enough oil. Yeah, of course I cannot do that because the engine just spun around. Of course. It is still right at the full mark, so that's safe enough to fire it. fire it up again if it wants to. For some reason it doesn't look like it, but again, how about some throttle? I made it worse. Maybe I need to choke it. Where is my stand? Here. Well, it used to start with no choke, so, but I might have disturbed it. So where is the choke? Is it this one? Fired right off with some choke. It doesn't want to run now. Now what? I ruined it. Well, I'm not even sure if we got fuel in the carburetor. It doesn't look like it. It feels like it. Let's give it a bit of mouth to mouth. Yeah, well, it isn't getting fuel. Now what? Now the throttle is sticking. I've ruined it completely now. Now what? I wanted to treat you nice and you do this to me. Looks like we're running out of fuel. Can that be a possibility? I don't know where the pickup is. It's over there in the middle. Yeah, actually we are running pretty low on fuel, so maybe that's just it. Okay, last attempt. Let me dump in some fuel and see. I don't know how much I even got. Oh, that's looking quite bad, but I'll give it what I got. Try one more time. And then call it a night. So that's it. The fuel filter isn't filling up, but if the needle is closed in the carb, then it doesn't flow, so that makes sense. Does it make sense? To me it does. So, did you hear that? What was that? I don't know. So, last attempt. Yeah. Yeah, looks like we were just out of gas. So the engine wants to run away a little bit, and that is because of the throttle cable is acting up now. So, and I don't understand why. It was just working before. I didn't do anything. Did I? I don't know. That's it for tonight. See you tomorrow. One last time. So the deal with the throttle was the adjuster screw here had tightened somehow. I didn't touch it, so the slider here was not able to move. Cleaning the carb didn't really change anything. My last attempt here is to put on the air cleaner again. And if that doesn't cure it, then that's just how it is. I doubt it will. One more time. No. It sounds like an old boat. Well, that's just how it is. Let's move on. Well, I got it at last. I didn't really gain much because it is still searching and hunting, but so be it. Now, before I let you go to watch another video, preferably one of mine, I promised you to tell you what my plan was. This thing is going to look like a train, I hope. Yes, I'm going to try to build a trackless train. And if you wanna if you wanna see that happen, subscribe, press the notification bell so you won't miss any of the videos. And thank you for watching. Stay safe, stay tuned. See you in the next one, where I think in the next video I will start to build a cab. I think.